Good morning once again. Bright, sunny Saturday, 14th of May 2022. And I'm going to show what I bought at 10 p.m. last night from Sainsbury's. All of this and that, and why did I buy those? I didn't have any shopping list. I just go and I meander in all the aisles and I pick up stuff that attracts me and makes me curious. So for me, shopping in a grocery is way more attractive than buying online because it's like hunting. Because we are hunter gatherers and we lost that ability to hunt and gather. But walking in a grocery, it's like I'm kind of meandering in forest and finding berries and hunting a chicken maybe if you're a non-vegetarian, and looking at products which I've never met before, trying different herbs, trying different fruits. Some herbs might kill me, I don't like. Next time I never touch it, and I tell all my kids in the seven generations never touch this herb, etc. So that's what shopping for me. I don't like online shopping anyway, but we still do. But sometimes I don't. I don't. My wife does all the online stuff. So why did I buy all this? What are these? These are all same company. I've never seen them before. Oh, by the way, I don't have any financial connection with any of this stuff. Yesterday, interestingly, one register told me if I subscribe to your channel, will you become very rich? And I never thought about that because this channel is not for monetization. This is my passion. This is my goal in life to transform health by simple knowledge, sharing my understanding. It's not about money making. So if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. But I thought if these things become popular, then it will start a revolution, starting from my known people, my patients, my families, and then it will spread out. Because to be happy in life, to be healthy in life, to make others happy, we don't have to, do a lot of stuff and spend millions on healthcare, etc. It's simple stuff. So if you like, share with your friends and family who might benefit from my videos. Otherwise, don't. That's okay. I will still sing. I'm like a bird who sings, doesn't care who claps. Anyway, so this is a company, hemp protein, and I will separate video like what is hemp protein and what it does. Goji berries, a lot of antioxidant, cacao nibs, cocoa powder, mulberries, maca powder. Again, not everybody will know what is a maca powder. Spirulina, I haven't bought it, it's just from before. And I am very much into aromatherapy and aromas, and this is a hold on. Yeah, bergamot. I'm pretty sure it's a French word, and pear scented. So I have to Google now what is bergamot. We know pear. So my wife lights up 2 candles every day when he come back home. This is a new habit, and I like it. The whole house is. My wife was never into candles and smells, but now I think I have managed to influence. This is a pot, 3.4 liters. I bought a second pot for our gut club food fest. And it is taking off now. Everybody's cooking. Every Thursday we meet in Harvey Ward, do gut club, our educational teaching, and we bring home cooked food and we share. Food sharing makes team building. That's what I think. And hold on a second, lights. Okay, so I bought this too. This is expensive, but it's helpful because if you want to live healthy, you need to invest in your health. NHS will not provide everything, neither your parents or your grandchildren. You have to earn the money and use it very wisely. Like, what are you going to buy? Are you going to spend it on Netflix or Taco Bells or KFC or whatever you are spending it on unnecessarily? Spend it on your health, on your mental health or your physical health, your knowledge, friendship. Spend it on this. So this is very useful because I do a lot of cooking, as you know, and I was looking for something better than my current version because I'm finding it difficult to put all my onions and stuff in it, and I don't like the big one because this big one is a bit clunky and I will only use it for big parties and stuff. So now I can easily put all the onions, ginger, garlic and make a stuff. Okay, now here comes the nuts. has to be on two types, salty and spicy, and non-salted and spicy. These are cashews. These are peanuts with a double coated with lime and spicy wasabi. Wasabi, not everybody can tolerate, but it just gives a zing, like a bazinga. Do you know where the word bazinga comes from? Okay, this is slow roasted nut mix. You can see all the nuts. I hope you know which nut is which nut. Otherwise, if you don't eat nuts, you might get kicked in the nuts. No, that's a bad joke. This is another double coated stuff, but this is chili and lime. Sometimes I buy processed food. This is processed food, right? I talk about do not eat processed food, but it's in life, nothing is about 100%. So if I don't buy this, my life will be very kind of, monotonous. So I will explore stuff, and this gives me ideas like what I can do to make my own processed peanuts. I'm going to roast it. I'm going to do this spicy stuff. So this is for idea generation. And this is a NutriBullet Go. Go means if you're an avid gym goer and you want to carry your whey protein, which I make myself, it's battery operated, rechargeable. It's 50 quid. It's quite a lot of money. But what I was looking for, sometimes you don't want to make your whey and the whey settles down, and when you're eating it, it becomes stale. I would rather carry my liquid here and the powder in a separate box and mix it and drink it immediately. It's freshness that counts. So that's this side. Now coming back to this side, why did I buy this? Just randomly for my wife and my daughter, because I liked it. And the moment I saw my wife in it. And there are 5 love languages. If you have got relationship with any loved ones, and I'm talking about husband, wife, or like an intimate soulmate kind of relationship, we express our life in 5 ways. You need to know what is your spouse's love language. Otherwise, you might be speaking Chinese and your wife is speaking, Hebrew or something, and you don't know how to please your wife or how to please your husband, or that when the honeymoon phase comes, you meet somebody brand new, you are going all out using all 5 love languages. Recently, all the junior doctors, we become quite friends, and I know their, secret, what do you call it? Crush is a new word. We didn't use this word crush when you were kids. Sorry, not kids, teenagers. So anyway, you just like somebody. So you shower them with gifts. They don't have to ask for it. You give it to them, right? And second is give them time. So spend time, not like watching TV together. I try to call my wife whenever I'm eating my lunch in the hospital or when I'm driving. At least once a day, I will talk. And I will just find out what happened, what did issue. You show interest in her life, okay, or in his life. Find out whether she was sad yesterday or she was excited yesterday. What are the stuff that's bothering her? What is the stuff somebody praised her? So that's called gift, time, then touch. Touch doesn't mean sex. Touch, it can mean sex, but touch here means just touch, physical touch. Humans are weird to have touch. You can touch your dog and have some oxytocin, but you have to touch your spouse, your wife every day. That can be pat on the shoulder, that can be just holding hand and talking about something. When you talk, you just keep holding her hand, she's like, oh, what this guy is doing? Anyway, why are you holding my hand? But I'm holding, because I like it. Anyway, so touch, time, gift, act of service, meaning wash all the stuff that she left. She didn't ask you to wash, but you just wash because, it's act of service. And we do this when we are in love. We want to impress a girl. Let me help you with this. Let me make your notes. Let me copy the notes for you and all that. By the time you're married for 20 years, who cares? You do your own business. It's a transactional thing. You didn't do this. Why did I do that? All this fighting and moaning and, keeping a logbook of this is you said to me bad stuff. You didn't do this. You disrespected my family. I will do the same to you. This is called reflection. So when somebody gives you bad energy, the 3 things you do, you reflect it back to them. You become bitter to the world, bitter to life, and everybody will try to avoid you because you suck energy. You are bitter. Second, you can absorb. You become a doormat. People will abuse you. And the third and the most glorious thing, you can transform that energy. You take negative energy from the sinners and wrongdoers and you transform it so that you don't suffer from that negative energy. You don't keep it in your body. You don't reflect it back as a bitter person. you transform. And this is like kung fu. You take the energy of the mightier person and you transform it and make the world a better place. And that's what you should do, because there will be rude people in life. Anyway, so have you got the 5 love languages now? And the last one is appreciation. Appreciate. If she has cooked you a meal, appreciate it. Even if it's bad, the fact that she cooked, just don't give false compliments like, oh, your food is lovely, honey, there's no salt, it was too spicy. Say that, but with kindness, but before, appreciate that you cooked the food. Give a smile, genuine smile. Anyway, see, my ADHD brain moves away in different topics, and I can talk on this 5 love language by Gary Chapman all day. So my kids love this. I buy this for them. Chicken fillet, protein. My kids love this. My wife as well. My coffee dog also. Now, as I said, I don't like processed food, but as I said, sometimes we get drowned in our own dogma. Oh, I never buy this. I never drink alcohol. I never do that. No. Life is adventure. Sometimes we do naughty stuff, right? But don't stay naughty and don't harm anybody. That's most important. So I fell in love with this Charlie Bigham person. So he's not an Indian, and he's making this Indian food. I have to taste it and give him feedback whether I like his chicken tikka masala. Although this doesn't look like tikka masala. But anyway, so the way he presented is work of art. With elephants and stuff. You don't see elephant in India these days, but whatever. And as I said, I try to make my own sauce, but still I will buy and to see if I can improvise. Because if you are steeped in your own dogma, I do this, I don't do this, and set up a rigid boundary between yes and no, you are ruined for life. You're never going to get fresh air into your life, and you're very bored and very predictable. And I am extremely unpredictable. So I'm an alcohol lead for the trust, and I see what alcohol can do to your brain and body and muscle and heart. And I really, really hate alcohol. Or do I? I do. I do what it can do to your brain and heart. And I've lost so many young patients and middle-aged and elderly patients from alcohol. But it's not bad in itself. Nothing is bad. It is about the dose. Even poison can become a medicine. Yeah, alcohol has got a lot of good benefit. But it's our monkey in the brain that is the problem. Alcohol is not the problem. Gambling is not the problem. Netflix is not the problem. How we manage our brain is the problem. Anyway, so I've got some coriander. Again, I have got some coriander mixed up because I don't have to, but I want to see what they're doing, inspired to cook. I'm also trying to inspire you to cook. Kefir, this is a probiotic drink. This is for my kids. This is for me and my wife. Then I've got some fruit juice. I don't like fruit juice, but I buy it to find out their recipe for my inspiration, like how I will make mine and modify and make it better than that person. And to make a Pina Colada authentic style, I'll be using coconut cream and Caribbean rum and real pineapple juice, but I might be a bit cheeky and naughty and use some of this as well. And this I have bought is parsley. So you take one, do that and smell it. This smell and that smell. How do you describe a smell? If you work in a perfume shop, they have been trained to describe smell. And because I'm interested in aromatherapy and smell, I can describe this. Like, suppose you don't have smell. Suppose you lost your anosmic, like post-COVID, you can't smell. But I can describe it so that you will know what it smells like. Do you want to try? Describe the smell of thyme compared to smell of chives. Like Inuits in North Pole, they can describe many type of ice. All we know is slate ice and snow, but they can do, I think, 20 different type of ice. Similarly, the cloud. Can you describe the clouds? Anyway, I'm digressing again. This is black garlic. It's way more expensive than the white garlic. But why it is expensive? What is the benefit? You need to study. This is extremely healthy duck fat and goose fat. And I'm going to make some soup for my wife and me. And this is a spiced butternut squash and coconut soup. And this is carrot and sweet. My wife wants me to buy instant coffee, which I don't like, but that's for her. And I think that's it. Oh, there's one pot. I have started doing a lot of roasting and grilling, and I was looking for a small pot that I can put all my vegetables, parsnips, potatoes, baby carrots, and steep it in duck or fat or goose fat, and put a lot of herbs there, Indians and non-Indians herbs, and then make a delightful vegetable medley, not cooked in that way but cooked in the oven. And some mangoes, some cucumbers for kids, and that's it really. This is, would you believe how much is this? 283 pounds. But I'm happy. But my wife wants to return this, immediately buy it using a spree card. Apparently she gets discount. So I'm going to return this, not return, actually give it and immediately buy it using a different card so that we get some discount. Apparently it's £1 per 100, so apparently I could have got 2.8 pound back. Is it worth to spend petrol and all the hassle to go back just for 2.8 pounds? Think, but wife wants, so I will do it. Oh, I bought this as well for her, fluffy stuff, and she was laughing. She said, this is summer and you're giving me, and then she loved it. She is now wearing it. So surprise your wives, okay? Wives are sent by God to make us better person, because you can never satisfy them. They are your line manager, and they will always push you to greater glory, and it's called stretch goal. So if your wife says, I'm very happy with you, husband, she actually doesn't love you, because she wants you to be stalemate and deteriorate. They should always say, honey, you can do better, okay? Do this, clean the kitchen even better. I love this. I love challenges. So it's like females are like nature. It's very unpredictable, what they will like and what they will not like. But that's the fun. That's the beauty of it. We don't like predictable robots, do we? Have a nice Saturday. 16 minutes. That's a long video.